Is Forza Horizon 5 still the best racing game? With so many racing titles released in the past couple of years, the question might arise, are there any titles that can beat this game? The competition is high, and with games that bring exciting and brand new features to the racing world, it's really hard to say that a 3-year-old game can not only compete with them, but also to beat them. We already know Forza Horizon titles are not perfect, especially the Forza Horizon 5 that got so many annoying things to let you hate the game, but still, it offers a variety of things to make it stand out in the market. But are these features worth it? Let's find out. Let's start with one of the most important things: the stunning graphics. The game's visuals are breathtaking, with realistic landscapes and detailed car models that bring the open-world map of Mexico to life. When it comes to racing games' graphics, no game does it better than Forza Horizon 5. And it's not just that, we're talking high graphics that's optimized and works well with all kinds of PCs. If you have a mid-end PC, you can still enjoy the stunning graphics. Compare this to Assetto Corsa, for example. Yes, there are insane graphic mods that make the game look ultra realistic, but not everyone can benefit from those, because not everyone has a crazy high-end PC to be able to run that. And let's not talk about how much these graphic mods cost. Second is the expansive open world. The vast, beautifully crafted open world offers diverse biomes, from deserts to jungles, providing endless exploration and variety. And again, you don't get all of that in one place. The only game that gives you the whole package is Forza. Whether if you're looking for highways or mountain roads, jungles or off-roads, you get all of them. And I know it's not as good as the Forza Horizon 3's Australia map or Forza Horizon 4's England map, but still, if you want to compare it to other games, it definitely has a lot of things to say. Next is dynamic seasons and weather. Real-time weather changes and seasonal shifts add a layer of realism and challenge, making each playthrough unique. And still, it's not as good as the previous one, the Forza Horizon 4, but it's the best. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown has diverse seasons too, but it's not as good as Forza Horizon's dynamic weather. You get sandstorms, snow, light or heavy rain, foggy, thunderstorms, you name it. How often do you see that in other games? And let's not forget about the most important thing about these games: cars. The Forza Horizon title is well known for its massive car selections. With over 900 cars to choose from, you can customize and drive a wide range of vehicles, from classic cars to modern supersport and hypercars. All of them are crafted with insane details that'll leave you speechless. After all, that's why we're playing these games, because we love cars and we want to have a lot of them. Just like kids who love to have all the toys in the world, although they know they're not gonna play with all of them. Be that as it may, they still want to have a large collection of toys, well, in this case, cars. And no other game can even come close to this number. The number that wasn't high first when the game was released. In the early days, we had around 500 cars, but after 2.5 years, we see that the number nearly doubled. Which brings us to the next one, which is the regular updates and expansions. Each month we get a new seasonal update with at least 4 new cars to unlock. It also comes with different weekly challenges, races, and online mods, like the treasure hunt and the photo challenge, and many other features that bring better gameplay experience where it brings other players together even if they don't play that often. Every week, they come together to complete the new challenges and unlock the new cars. And then, there's the customization. And I'm not only talking about car customizations because, let's face it, we know it's not the best, but still, we get a variety of options here. I'm one of the guys who always argued about lack of customization in this game, like the interior customization, which seems pretty nice if we ever see that one day. But putting that aside, car customizations is not the only customizable thing in this game. We can also customize races, routes, vinyls, and pretty much everything related to cars and races. And now that we've mentioned races, let's not forget to talk about the gameplay and the physics. I really love the crew customizations and maps, especially the Crew 2 with its huge map that covered all over the US. But something that bothered me while playing the game was the physics. We're not in the era of arcade games anymore. The gaming industry is moving toward realistic gameplays, and racing games are no exception. Take BeamNG and Assetto Corsa for an example, and even Drive Club. I don't know why they never made another version of this game, but my point here is, when you take a look at the community of these games, you'll see and understand that players are liking simulators and realistic games more than ever. Forza Horizon is playing a conservative role here. It's not a fully arcade and it's not a simulator. It's somewhat in the middle. And I think it works pretty well because it can satisfy both needs at the same time. Only if they add full angle wheel rotation in Forza Horizon 6 and keep the same physics and gameplay, I think no one's gonna complain and everyone's gonna be happy. Now, if we take a step back and take a look at all of these features all together, we'll see that no other game can offer the whole package except for Forza Horizon. And I'm not saying that the game is without any flaws, but we're getting so many things in one place that we don't get in any other game. Like, if you want a lot of cars, you gotta download mods, and these days, you can't just download good mods, you have to buy them and pay subscriptions. And if you want to have features like convertibles for example, you have to add scripts or download mods and again, buy mods that support these features. And most racing games do not have huge maps, and even if they do, the graphics are not gonna be good. Take the Crew 2 for an example. When we had the US map, which was huge, the graphics was awful. But then, in the Crew Motorfest, it got better. But in order to get it better and enhance it, they made the map smaller. And I'm gonna say it again, putting all negative points aside, this game offers a lot of things that other games can't. And no game can compete with Forza Horizon when it comes to these aspects, and these aspects are the most important things for car and race enthusiasts. So adding casinos and irrelevant features is not gonna help us liking the game more, because we are here for cars, we are here to race, we are here to get the most immersive experience of what we love, and Forza Horizon is the only game that has it all. I'm Mason, and I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.